I've been happy with nothing. Imagine me if I got it. Say if my nine stop busting. Imagine me with a shot it. I've been pushing this Pontiac. Imagine me in the Rari, bumping God's whisper by Rari. Probably be with a shot.
Yo, what's good with the squad? It's MalikThaGod, and as you can see, we got another build video for y'all today, man. And it's none other than the third ball brother himself, Mr. Melo Ball. You already know what it is. Now, before we get into this video, I just want to say that I actually already went ahead and made a build for Lamelo Ball on 2K20. It's already fully edited. I got a thumbnail for it and everything. I could upload it right now, but I decided not to do it because, you know what I'm saying, I've already... You know what I'm saying, 2K21 is here. We got the demo. The game comes out in about a week. It just makes no sense for me to drop one video and then drop another one a week later on the completely different game. So I'm just gonna scrap that and I'm gonna start new. I actually like the build better on 2K21 demo. So you know what I'm saying, we just gonna go ahead and get into it. But before all of that, if you like the content, bro, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe if you new. You know what I'm saying, we trying to build, you know what I'm saying, we getting closer and closer to 100 subscribers. And once I hit 100 subscribers, you already know I'm doing the $20 PSN and Xbox giveaway. So hit that subscribe button and try to get in on that before it's too late. But without further ado, let's get into this build. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the build. Of course, you got first name Lamelo, last name Ball, position point guard, right-handed, jersey number 1. Now for the skill breakdown, there's a couple you could probably go with, but my personal opinion, I think the pure playmaker pie chart is the best, so that's what I'm going with. Pure playmaker pie chart just makes sense, especially at the height we're going with. It makes the most sense in my opinion. Now for the physical profile, I'm not even gonna get into it. The speed pie chart is the 1. Now this is how I went ahead and set up my Lamelo Ball build. First of all, I went ahead and maxed out my close shot, my driving layup, and my driving dunk. And I also put my standing dunk up 1 point to get 6 finishing badges. Now for the shooting, I went ahead and maxed out my midi, my 3-point shot, my free throw. And I also put my post fade up to a 55, which gets me 15 shooting badges. And I promise you'll be able to shoot on this build. 15 shooting badges, especially not having to use quick draw this year. 15 shooting badges of all gold badges and silver badges is a lot of badges, bro. I'm not gonna lie, so you'll be fine. And now for the best part about the build, in my opinion, the most important is the playmaking. Now Lamelo has elite playmaking, elite pass accuracy, and a very good ball handle, right? So I went ahead and maxed that all the way out. Just so you know what I'm saying, you want to get it as close to Melo as possible. Now for the post moves, we went ahead and put that up 2 points, and it helps us get 30 playmaking badges. Now that's way more than enough, honestly, but you're gonna be a god playmaking with this build. So that's why I went ahead and I wanted to make sure I got 30 playmaking badges on this build. And now for the defensive rebounding, this is the easier part. I went ahead and maxed out my perimeter defense, my lateral, and my steal, and I maxed out my defensive rebound. Now that right there usually gets you to about 6 badges, and you're gonna have about 3 points left over. Now you could put this anywhere, but honestly there's nowhere where you can get an extra badge, so it's really up to you where you put it. I'm not really tripping off that. Alright, now for the body type. Now I know he's more of a compact, but we're gonna go with defined on this build, and it's the reason because is when we drop the weight, it's gonna make more sense then. Now for the height, we're gonna go with 6'7". I thought about going 6'8", but honestly 6'7" makes a lot more sense, and at 6'8", you lose just too much. But at 6'7", I think 6'7" is pretty perfect for Lamelo, so we're gonna go ahead and go with 6'7". Alright, so now for the weight, we went ahead and went with 188 pounds, and the reason being is because Lamelo is a very skinny player, first off, and second off, at 188 is where you get your last the farthest you can go to get your speed up. You know what I'm saying, it caps you off at 90, so you get a 90 speed on this build at 188 pounds, which is perfectly fine. Like I said, you're a point guard, you're not worried about strength or anything else. And for the wingspan, you're not gonna max it out. I just wanted to test it out just to see what would go with it. But me personally, I think there's 2 choices here. You can either go minimum wingspan and get 86 ball control off rip, or you could go with the default wingspan, where you'd have to get 96 overall in order to get to speed boost, or of course in takeover and everything else you could speed boost. But it's really up to you. If you really need the speed boost off rip, then go ahead and go for the minimum. But I just don't like the fact that you have to minimize, you have to drop your arms all the way down just to get 1 point. It doesn't really seem fair, but it is what it is. And now last but not least, we have the takeovers. Now you only get 2 choices to take over, and obviously the best choice right here is playmaking. Slasher kinda, I don't really like it, but it is what it is. But playmaking makes the most sense. Lamelo is an elite playmaker. He makes his teammates better, and he can cross people and break them. So obviously we're gonna choose the playmaker takeover here. It just makes the most sense, period. Now of course we got the MyPlayer build complete, and as you can see, we've gone ahead and built a playmaker. Now it says shades of Jamal Murray, Kirk Heinrich, and D'Angelo Russell. Now me personally, I've never really liked the player comparison, so I don't really pay them any mind, but it is what it is. Now this is my Lamelo Ball build, and of course, you know what I'm saying, if you like the video, please drop a like, subscribe if you're new. We're coming with y'all with some more bangers. I ain't been able to make videos lately, you know what I'm saying, due to things like Hurricane Laura and other things just getting in the way. But we're trying to go ahead and get it. We got a couple days till 2K 2021 drop, so keep rocking with me. Like I said, like the video, subscribe if you're new, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video, man. Deuces.